All right, we're going live.
Yep.
And I believe that is that. We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Flipside. We are going to be playing Philharmonix today. This is a game that is currently on Kickstarter, but just for a few more days. I believe the Kickstarter ends on Tuesday next week. Could be mistaken, maybe it's Monday, but I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday. Anyway, you can go check that out. There is a link in the description of the video for you to check that out. This is a paid playthrough, so Arcona Games has contracted us to play this for you so that you see how the game can play, and it kind of gives you a little bit of a look at the game so you can go and have a better determination whether or not you want to go back it or not. So that's what we're doing. I'm Sam.
I'm JT.
And this is Philharmonix. The designer's name is Faris Suhaimi. And I think that's pronounced correctly. I could be wrong. But Milan Tversky is a buddy of mine. We met a while ago back at Essen when he was doing one of his games called Galactic Warlords. And that's been in my collection for a while. So anyway, this is a game about managing a Philharmonic orchestra
in space.
In space.
Indeed.
That is the long and the short of it. We're going to be training musicians and training our conductors and performing symphonies and gaining money and having fans and traveling throughout the universe. Getting patrons to help us throughout the way. There's like a whole bunch of different stuff going on. This is one of those kind of kitchen sink games.
I'll make a rock band?
You can make a rock band, sure. All you have to do is, all your musicians have distortion pedals.
Perfect.
And you're good to go.
Yep. Distortion trombone.
Oh my goodness.
Well, for a prototype though, the components look pretty darn good.
Yeah. The prototype components are pretty freaking good, and thank you for mentioning that, because this is a prototype. This is not like a pre-production copy or anything like that. This is definitely prototype material. So what you see here today could change by the time it is produced and on your doorstep, but it is a good prototype as far as that's concerned. I think the components are all pretty neat, but they could change.
Sure.
All right, so let's see. Tom is here. Hello, hello.
Welcome.
Zexto is here. Matthew Vincent is here. I hope this is good. I love the theme. So yeah, I was drawn to the theme originally as well, because there aren't a whole lot of musically themed games out there.
No.
And I'm also a sci-fi fan, so having those two worlds kind of collide, I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, the game plays where it's at, though, so let's go ahead and show you what the game does and how it works. I'll go ahead and get down to the second angle here so that you guys can take a look at the board. I wasn't able to fit the entire board on the screen, so there's a little bit of a cutoff over there. It's a huge footprint, but I think that there's not a whole lot of unused room. There is a little, but there's not a whole lot of unused room, so we'll see how that works. All right, so basically the game will play over the course of 5 rounds, all right, and that's tracked with this little tracker right here. On our turns each round, we're going to be able to spend action points, which are at the bottom of our board, and those action points are going to allow us to do any one of these 6 main actions right here. And I'll just go from top to bottom to show you what each of those main actions are. The first main action here is, well, actually the first main action starts down there, but I'm going to go top to bottom. The patron action. The patron action is where you can claim patrons to help you out during the course of the round. So you can claim patrons, and they can give you special bonuses that will help you. Like this one gives you a prestige point. This one allows you to move 2. This one gives you a new 1-star musician of your choice. So that's what the patron ability does. The second one is the perform action, which is where you're going to perform the symphonies that you've been doing out here wherever you are. So the caveats there is that only one person can perform a symphony on each planet. So since this is a 2-player game, there have been some planets that have been taken away at the beginning of the game. But all of these other planets we can perform on. But once you perform on a planet, you can't perform on that planet, and nobody else can perform on that planet for the rest of the game. There is a little bit of an area control thing that's going on here for in-game scoring, because you'll get a certain number of victory points for every planet you've done, and then I think there's also a bonus for whoever has the most in each one. So that's the perform action. The compose action is where you're going to be able to add new symphony tiles to your symphony board. And you can only ever have a maximum of 5 symphonies. But when you are when you are developing, is it developing? No, which one is it? Dang it. I'm getting all confused. I'm getting ahead of myself. So when you are composing things, you'll be able to move these things down and or add new one. When you perform, I'm sorry, you move these things down, but you can add new ones to empty columns. So for example, if you move this one down, you can't add another one here until this one comes off.
You cannot?
You cannot.
Okay.
So each column has to be, you add it to an empty column, but you always add them to the topmost when you're composing, so that they can slide down when they're advancing later on. All right, so there's a couple of different reasons why. Silver symphonies, which is advancing them down here, will basically get you a fan, and these will give you points, the in-game points for however many silver and however many gold you have. The only way you can get gold symphonies is if you train your composer in that kind. So if I train my composer in green symphonies, I would be able to move him all the way down here. And then whenever I move him off, he would come down here instead of up here, which means you're going to get more points at the end of the game for those things later on. But that's composing. You're basically writing new symphonies that your orchestra will perform. Then you have practice. Practice is where you're going to be training your different musicians and or your conductor by adding these different kinds of music that you add to your repertoire, so to speak. When you train your musicians, we all start with 0-star musicians, but you can train your musicians to level 1 for 1 experience point, and if for 2 experience points, you can go from level 2 to level 3 for 2 experience points.
Gotcha.
So, but you can't just pay 3 and go from 1 to 3. You have to go one level at a time when you're training up your things here. So that's the practice one. And then the recruit one. So there's a little bit of iconography here that's helpful, because you're talking about a musician. That's the icon for a musician. And the 2 chevrons here just says you're upgrading them. Well, down here, you're getting new musicians. So you're adding musicians to your thing. When you add musicians to your thing, you're going to be looking at these. Also, when you're composing, you're actually going to be taking the dice that are here. So these are the 4 symphonies that you could compose right now. And when you choose them, so let's say if you choose these 2 for something, you'll add those 2 to your row, and then you'll re-roll those and put them back.
Okay.
So those will fluctuate over the course of time. When you're adding new musicians, you can take from these that are available here, or you can hire these guys depending on what galaxy that you're in. If you're in the gray galaxy over here, then you could also hire these guys in addition to these. Okay? Then, so that's the recruit action. And then the develop action down there is where you're going to be getting more experience points, and then you're also going to be able to spend those experience points to get to up your action point level.
Gotcha.
So you have more action points available to you during the turn. And whenever you do that, This means that you can advance one of your symphonies every time you go up.
Gotcha.
All right. So that's also an important thing for you to have at your disposal towards the end of the game. Now, at the very bottom down there is the tour action, and that is a basic action that you can always do instead of the action that you're on. Another caveat about choosing which one of these you're going to go to. Let's say that on my first turn I choose to compose, and then on my next turn I can't compose again. I have to choose to go somewhere else. So kind of think Flamecraft.
Does it also block that spot from me?
No. Well, it does in a sense, because you can't go there for free. If you want to go where I am, you have to either pay me $1 or you have to just basically pay an extra action point to go out there and do it.
Gotcha.
So here, you would have to spend 4 action points. If I'm already there, you would have to spend 5 action points or
give you $1.
4 action points and give me $1.
Okay.
So it doesn't absolutely block you, but you don't get it for free. But the tour action down there, for example, if I am at the perform action, and then on my turn I say I'm going to come over here and do practice, but I can't afford to do practice. I'm going to do a tour action instead. I'm still going to pay 1 action point because that's where I'm at, but I use those action points to do touring down there.
Oh.
Which would be kind of a, if it's a 1, it's kind of a waste, because what basically you're able to do is at a 1, you can move your ship twice, or you can get $4. That's basically what that means.
Isn't that the best action down there? Because like all the rest of them, you can just move your ship once and get $3.
No, because whenever, for example, if you come to 2, 3, 4, or 5, you can move your ship twice, or you can get $3 per movement. So this one is basically you move 2 or you get $4. This one is you can move 2 or you can get $6.
Oh, gotcha.
Or you can move 1 and get $3.
Gotcha.
Here you can move 3 or get 9.
It's different action points there.
Yeah, it depends on how many action points you spend.
Okay, cool.
Now, when you're moving things around, whenever you move 3 spaces, you get 1 experience point. If you move into another galaxy, you get an experience point. Whenever you pass a planet that has a fan, you can pick it up and put it on your board. So, for example, let's say that I spent 5 action points. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would be able to pick up this and this. And
of course,
then,
you have to have the right connection. But if
yeah.
Yep.
You have to have the right connection, correct.
Sure.
But since I transferred 2 different galaxies, that's 2 experience points, and I moved 3 at least, then I get a 3rd experience point as well.
Okay.
So that's something to think about whenever you are moving. Because that is a good way to get experience points, and you can use experience points to up your action ability, among other things.
Okay.
All right. But it's also a good way to get money. So you don't ever have to use all of your action points on one thing or another. You can split it up however you wish.
Gotcha.
So we're going to continue doing actions until we have met or exceeded our limit. Now, that's an important thing. So let's say that I have 7 action points, and there's only, things out there that will take me over 9. I can still do them, but if I go out to, for example, if I go out to 11, because I chose something that had a 4 action point, I have to lose 2 prestige points whenever I do that. It doesn't.
Okay.
So it doesn't keep you from doing that action. You just have to spend some experience. Some prestige points in order to carry out that action.
And these are final victory points.
That is correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we both start with 10, so you can go.
So you can start losing now.
Yeah, you can start losing now. That's correct. So, but once we have both passed, that will be the end of the first round. When you pass, you are able to choose what order you're going to go in next round.
Okay.
So if you wanted to go first, you would basically just move your thing down here and you would get the reward of whatever is there. This is basically 1 experience point. This is a musician, a no-star musician of your choice. This is 1 action point bump up. You upgrading your action point limit. But I mean,
we're only 2 players, so we can't do that, right?
well, you can pick this one. Yes, you can pick this one.
Okay.
You just can't pick this one. This one's the one that's covered in a 2-player game. So you do have 3 choices available to you.
Okay.
So you could go here, but that just means you're going to go last.
Sure.
But I chose to go first. You got $2 extra to go.
You got a whole stack of money over there. He's sitting on a bunch of. No, I'm just
That's
kidding. It's
because
probably
they're
a bunch of
5s and
ones.
1s. I gave him 2 5s and a bunch of and 2 1s.
And 2 1s. A bunch of 2 1s.
Travis Hooper is here. What's up? What's up?
Welcome, brother.
Nuno Rebello is here. So thank you for joining us, y'all. The fans. The fans are useful for 4 different things throughout the course of the game, and I saved going over those. They can be used for free actions. So free actions can be performed at any point during your turn, but it has to be before or after your action. It can't be during your action.
Okay.
All right. Some free actions that you can be used for. You can spend 4 experience points to deduct the action point cost of any of your actions.
By 1?
By 1. Yep. You can spend 2 fan tokens, which are these things right here, to move your ship 1 step on the map board, but you don't gain any experience points for using that as a free action. So if you use it to go from one galaxy to the next galaxy, you don't get the experience point for doing that. You can pay two fan tokens to deduct 1 action point. So you can deduct an action point by using 4 experience or a fan token.
Yeah.
And when you move your action meeple to any action space, you can pay 3 fan tokens to increase the action strength by 1. So let's say you're down here on a recruit with a 5, and you really want to do the 6. You can pay 3 fan tokens to make that a 6 instead of a 5.
Copy.
But you only have to pay for the 5.
I'm assuming the fan tokens don't come out again until the next round?
No, these fan tokens are just out there for us to pick up.
Sure.
There will be no more coming out at all.
Oh, that's it.
The other ways that you can get fan tokens is by upgrading your composer strength here. Whenever your composer is not trained to go into gold, but you advance this, you're able to put it over here, and that gets you a fan token whenever you do that. Whenever you, for example, here, whenever you attract or claim a patron, you get the reward that's adjacent to it, and a lot of them are, getting new fan tokens. So,
Okay.
there are ways to get other fan tokens, but these are just seated on the board so that we can pick them up as we go through.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yep.
Any questions?
Plenty. Let's do this.
There's plenty. All right. One thing that I didn't explain is the demand token that's here for each of the galaxies. And so this is going to be one of the ways that you score most of your points during the course of the game, is by performing symphonies and matching the symphonies and the kinds of musicians that galaxy wants to hear. So if you match one of the symphonies, you'll get 2 prestige points. If you match both of them, you'll get 5. If you match one of the musicians, you'll get 2 prestige points. If you match 2 of them, you'll get 5. If you match all 3, you get 8. But if you match all 5 of these, whenever you perform a symphony, you'll get 15 prestige points.
Gotcha.
Then you'll also score experience points based on certain things as well. We'll go over that when we're actually doing it. Okay? Because there's a number of different things why. Now, when you're performing, there's also the ability that you're going to be able to attract some of these patrons. So if you perform, let's just say here, you perform this one and it has a gray symphony, and this guy's looking for a gray symphony. He loves gray symphonies, but he also wants a guitar musician in there, and you have one in your specialist here. Then one of the things that you do as you're performing that action is you'll be able to place one of your things down here, and that will get you an extra 2 prestige points for attracting that guy as a patron.
Okay.
And then later on, you can use him because you've already attracted him. You can use him to get an additional prestige point later on.
So you don't actually take these to your board?
Nope. Nope, they all stay out here because
Gotcha.
you can attract them, and then I can also claim and attract them as well. But I can't do it twice. So you can have one of yours on there, and I can have one of mine on there.
Gotcha.
But this down here is only if you are attracting him during a symphony. This up here is only if you are claiming him during a patron activity, during a patron action.
Okay.
All right. So you only get this if you're attracting him during a symphony, which means that you basically have to achieve this objective here.
Yeah.
And then if you're using, if you're attracting or claiming him during a patron activity action.
Activating him or?
Yes, it's
claiming
activating him. Activating him. Claiming him is just simply
Just
putting
putting
your
that
thing
on
on there.
Okay.
Activating him is saying you're going to be getting that 1 victory point.
Perfect. I think.
Yep. So
Okay, cool.
that is that.
I'm gonna keep knocking this cube off of that 9.
Yeah, I know. It's a huge board. It's a huge board. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Jesse is here. Hello, chat.
Hola.
And 1:24, so about 20 minutes. That wasn't bad.
No.
That wasn't bad.
No. Now do I have to pick one of these and get rid of it?
Yep. That's the first thing we need to do. We have to pick one, and you're going to keep that one, and then you're going to get rid of the other one. So I think I'm going to...
So what does it mean here?
All right, so you're going to get... let me just look at them one more time. Okay, so you're going to score prestige for your record cards. At the end of the game, we're going to score, for our record cards, we're going to score 3 prestige for each region that we have that we have the most performance discs in. In case of a tie, you don't score that. And then you get 1 prestige for each 10 remaining money. Let's see here. Gummit. This is the one thing I didn't go over before we came back up here, and the only thing that I'm missing is this right here.
Sure.
Down here, you're basically going to score that many points for every silver, and that many points for every gold that you have. So if you have 1, you'll get 2 points. If you have 2 golds, you get 6. If you have 3 golds, you get 10. If you have 1 silver, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can we get multiples of these?
Well, you're going to get 1, and then at the end of the game in round 5, you're going to get 1 of these that are out here, and you get to if you pass first, then you're going to be able to choose first. I think this is set collection, and I haven't looked it up on the board, but memory is telling me that for every pair, you get a victory point. For every one of these, you get a victory point. For every pair of these, you get a victory point. But in addition to that, all of your silver symphonies, you get this. All of your gold symphonies, you get those.
Gotcha.
And that's how.
It's just kind of crazy because this one gives way more experience, way more points than the other ones do.
Yeah.
And it has this on it, so.
Yep. Well,
it seems like it's backwards.
It might be. Let me double check because Andy Sumter is here.
It's all good. Hello, Andy.
Blue markers on the board a neutral player in a 2-player game? It's not a neutral player.
Blocks.
It's just basically it blocks those spots. So yes and no. They're not going to be activating during the game. And this is a prototype rule book as well.
Yeah.
So there are some things that are not in here, I think.
Indeed.
So let me just double check one more time. And
Happy
we will
Friday,
get started.
anyways.
Yeah, let me go ahead and put it up on this schedule
You're
so
good.
that they can see your glorious mug.
Oh yeah, it's glorious. One that only a mother could love. Well, probably not even that, but
I don't
she
know
loves
about
me.
that.
That's all right. That's a lie. I'm sure she does somewhere deep in her heart.
Mel loves you too. She's not your mother.
Somewhere deep in her heart, she loves me too, but just don't know how deep. I'm gonna find it someday. Like digging for gold. No, I'm just kidding.
He's striking rich. Yeah. Okay, let me just read this. Additionally, he scores 1 point. One more prestige since he has one more symphony on the silver slot. For the second record, he scores 4 prestige because he has 2 matching symphonies on the silver symphony slot.
Oh, so you have to have those
Matching
two here.
symphonies. Matching symphonies.
Yeah. So to get paid these, you got to get these there.
Those there. Yeah.
Not just anything there. These there.
That is correct.
Whew.
So, okay. So this one is just reds.
Mm-hmm.
So reds in your silvers cost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But reds in your gold are 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, 22.
Sure.
This is yellow and
Yep.
red,
Yep.
but it seems like this should be more.
Yeah, this one's way stronger in that fashion. But at the same time, you'd have to get 6 reds. And if you're going to focus completely 6 reds, I don't know how you're doing out there.
Oh,
On the
so
board.
this, okay, I think I'm understanding. So this is just one. This one is this or this, not plus.
No, I think it's that and that. It's
So you got to
that
get
symphony.
a pair.
Yep.
So a pair of golds only get you 2 points.
That's what it looks like. That's why I was curious about it. That's what it says, a symphony.
Yep.
This is one of these is not considered a symphony, is it?
These are symphony tiles. So this is a symphony. This is a symphony.
Oh, gotcha. So you think it's an either or. Got a plus on it, but that doesn't mean anything. In our world.
So I think he scores 10 prestige since he has 3 matching symphonies on the gold symphony slot.
What's he got in his symphony slot? Gold symphony slot.
He's got yeah, I see what's going on. Okay, so yeah. He's got yellow, red, and there's another one on there, and it says that it's matching, so I imagine it's either a red or a yellow.
Gotcha.
So this is like reds or yellows that are in your
Okay.
silver, reds or yellows that are in your gold.
We're in.
That's what
I
it
like
is.
it.
That's what it is.
I only have one other question. Like this one says,
Man, you need to stop with the questions, bro.
they need to know.
I know.
We all need to know. This one says you need a 3 blue, a 2 green, and a 1 red
Yes.
to get the extra points or to get
Yes.
But if I went in there with a 3 blue, a 2 green, and a 3 red, is that okay?
No.
It has to be a 1.
Has to be a 1.
Not that.
You have to match these things.
And then are these going to swap out through the game?
Yeah, because once
I play that one,
once
it's
I
gone.
perform that thing, you're gonna put.
I perform it.
No, I'm gonna perform it. You're gonna put one of your markers out here, and then you're also going. Like if I perform that on 2, I would put one of my markers here and one of my markers here, and then at the end of the round, this would come off. Now, what this means is that you can come in here and perform this symphony as well
Before it leaves.
before it leaves, but you don't get the prestige for it. You only get the experience.
What?
Yep.
That's some BS. That's some BS.
What are you talking about?
Second symphony.
You know you're going to go on in there and get everything. All right.
You say like that. You say that like you know something.
I do know something.
I doubt it.
I know that it's...
I'm burning
I
that
did
card.
beat you the last time we played, but that doesn't mean anything because... give me that card. It goes on the bottom. Boom. All right.
All right.
So I guess I'll flip that over. I don't want to tell you too much. All right, so for my first action, I have carte blanche. I can do whatever I want over here. But I think what I'm gonna do is another thing with movement. You can move over where somebody is, but you can't stay.
There.
You can't land there. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I am going to go. I think I'm going to go to recruit. That's going to make me spend 5 action points.
Nice.
And then I'm going to.
That says you can spend $13 to get 3 guys if you want. Oh, to get a level 3.
To recruit?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so how recruit works is that you spend $13. But if you want to get a 2-star, if one of those is a 2-star, you have to spend an extra $3. If one of those is a 3-star, you have to spend an extra $5.
One of those. So that gives you 3 people?
Yep. It
Holy
gives you
moly.
3 people from here. But
You can spend extra to...
but you spend extra to get a 2-star or a 3-star.
Okay.
But I'm going to spend 5 action points, and I'm not going to actually use that one. I'm going to tour. So I'm going to move around the board here. And I think I'm going to go with... I think I'm going to go 1, 2, pick that up, 3, 4, nope. 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I went 3, so that gives me 1 experience point. I crossed from one galaxy into the next, that gives me another experience point. So I get 2 experience points, and I get these 2 fans.
Okay.
That I can use on a future turn if I so wish. Now, I could have gotten more money instead of moving all 5.
Sure.
But I wanted to get that extra experience point.
Yeah.
Your turn, sir.
All right. Well, I am going to go over to that compose.
All right.
Kind of had the same thought, except for you took that top one, so that's okay. So I'm going to tour instead.
Okay, so you have 4
yeah.
4 actions.
And this block is going to piss me off. Sorry. Anybody got to keep an eye on where that sits, because I'm going to need some assistance later, because it's just going to keep moving. So, but I'm going to do 4, but I'm going to go up 1. It doesn't matter. Yep, over to grab that 4 and then onto the 2 spot. Yeah, it's fine. So
3.
put me there. And then I'm going to get $3 and this and 2 experience points, right?
Yes. There you go. Make sure I gave you all 1s.
Nope,
Because
that's
they're all the
Thanks.
same 5. They're all the same size, but they have 10, 5, and 1 on them.
Got it.
So.
A 1 with a 0, still a 1.
Okay, so that's that. I think I am going to come down here, and I have to spend 1, 2, 3 action points, and that gives me 2 experience, and then I can spend 6 experience to get 2 raises on my activation. So I'm going to spend 6 to go 1, 2, which allows me to move both of these down. I could technically, if I wanted to, do I want to? I could go 1. No, I couldn't. I'm sorry.
You're
That's
not trained
dumb.
up.
No, I'm not trained up, but I could have. If I had this guy here, my advance could have been to move that over here. But you can only advance each symphony once. So if I had the abilities to...
So you can't multiple advance the symphony.
Right, that's correct.
Gotcha.
So I'm just going to do that right there. And your turn.
Okay. I need.
Feel free to ask questions
lot of money,
as
yeah.
we play along, because we are here to give you information, as much information as you possibly can.
Yeah. So what does the perform one say? What do you get when you do the perform?
When you perform,
Yep.
it's at the level 2 right now,
Yep.
so you come to this level. So you'll be able to perform one symphony. So you'd only be able to ever match one of these symphonies.
Oh, gotcha.
But you can pay an extra 3 experience to perform an additional symphony.
Gotcha.
But you don't get income on that
What's the
second one.
part of that? You get
And then you get 2 experience for performing.
So you spend experience, then you get experience for it.
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, no, you don't have to spend experience. This is only if you want to perform an additional symphony during that performance.
Only if you want to perform well.
That's correct.
And then I don't have to do the level that's there. I can do any level below it, but I still have to spend the amount of.
Correct. You have to spend 2 actions because that's what it's at, but you could do the 1 if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm. And practice levels up 1 dude at level 1 for 5 experience.
Okay. Well, here what this does is you'll get 5. You have to spend 5 experience, and you can
level 1 guy up.
Level 1 dude up, but that can be one of your musicians or your composer.
How do you mark that your composer's leveled up?
You just take one of these things right here and place it on.
And then forevermore, that thing is leveled up.
And whenever you do that, you get a fan.
Gotcha. Well, I guess I want to go. I don't want to do anything. No, I'll go to recruit.
All right.
And
I'm 5 experience.
That's 5.
And you can spend $13 and get 3 musicians.
I'm going to spend $7 and get 2 musicians.
Okay. And then if you want
But
to hire,
I want a leveled up musician. Yep.
If you want to hire one of these, you can spend an extra 3 for a 2-star or extra 5 for a 3-star.
Oh, I can't level them up to that. I have to. That's just the cost of that dice.
That's correct.
Oh.
That's correct. But you're in this area over here, so if you wanted this dude,
Yep.
you could spend an extra $5 and hire. This is one of the 2 that you're hiring.
Got it. But it still has to match perfectly.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is interesting. So I would have to spend an extra 3 for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's some trickiness. I already have a drummer, dude.
Yeah, in a 2-player game, these 2 galaxies are deactivated, basically.
Gotcha. And I'd have to spend an extra 3 for that purple one.
For this one, yes.
Ugh. All right. Well, I don't know if that was a good idea. Here you go.
You never know.
I'll take that purple one and this blue one.
This purple one?
Yeah.
All right. So that comes over. Okay, so you look at the kind of thing that he is, and he
Right.
goes in one of your, and whenever you fill that, you get to do that special action.
But he's mine forever, right? He's never
Yes,
going to, like, run away.
That's correct. He's never going to run away. So this one will, oh, that's at the end of the round, sorry.
So that gets me 2 rockets, which
Yep,
are...
2 movement.
Oh, 2 movement.
Yep, you can immediately move right now if you wish. Which could get you an experience point if you move
All right,
back
move me
into
back
the
to
blue.
the 6.
Whoosh.
And then I re-roll this to put a different one out?
That's correct.
All right. Lots of freaking
Trombones. All right.
I got some
all
people.
right.
I don't have any actions.
Let's see. So you're out.
I'm out.
So you know what you're going to do on the next turn. Now,
I'm passing on the
yeah,
next
you,
turn.
you have to pass because you're out of action points. You can't exceed now because you're already at the limit.
Sure.
So if you're going to exceed, you have to choose to do that before you reach the limit. Let's see. I am going to. I think I want to compose. So that will cost me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to lose a victory point, prestige point rather. But that lets me spend. Oh, I don't have 4. Nut bag. What do I have? I have 2 for an extra, so I'll spend 2 for 1, and I think I'm gonna go with that. Oh, that yellow one down there, and this will go right up here. And that gets put back over there. And so
Okay.
it comes back to you.
Then I would pass, right?
Yep, you would pass. And so you get to choose which one of these. You want an experience point, an extra 0-star musician, or a action point.
I'll take the action point.
Okay, so you're going to be going last. I think I'll take the experience point and I'll just stay first. So that goes there and that goes up there. We reset all the way back down to 0. These will reset.
Oh, and then when I went up to this, I should have moved one of these down.
Yes.
Okay.
That gets refreshed at the end of the round.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else that's out here that needs refreshing, like if these have been performed, that's when new ones would come out.
Perfect.
At the end of the round.
Where are the new ones at? Are they on the board?
Right
Oh, they're right here.
Yep.
Man, I'm blind.
Yes, he is.
I'm wearing my glasses and I'm still blind. All right.
What is the playtime? That's a good question. I don't think they have that.
1 hour to 3.5 hours.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Can I have it on the box?
I don't think they do.
They haven't decided yet, see?
Yep. Let's
Still
see.
in development.
It says 60 to 150 minutes. So actually, you were pretty quick.
That's exactly what I said. Pretty close. 1 to 2.5 is what I meant.
Yep.
All right.
So there you go.
Boy, this is...
All right. Then we go up to round 2. And let's see here. Whatever shall we do? All right. I think I am going to...
That was my question first.
I think I'm going to go... now, at the end of the round, we both come off of here. So
okay.
You're first. Oh, these have to be redone as well.
Those are just random.
Yep.
You saw that. He knows exactly where he's putting that.
I don't know anything. All right, so this will go here. You pick the next ones.
Just, there you go.
All right, next one.
Yeah, see? I'm really... I knew that was going to happen.
Boom.
All right.
All right, so now I think I am going to...
And then these don't change? When it refreshes, do they re-roll or anything? They just stay there?
No, they re-roll whenever you go out there and pick them.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. See what you got going on then.
Let's see. What did I want to do? I think I want to go practice, but 2, 1 gets me to do 1. And then I can pay $5 extra to do an extra one. So I think what I'll do is I will come to practice. That makes me spend 2 action points. And I'll spend an extra $5 to train another dude. So because 2 for 1 experience point lets me train 1, but I can pay $5 to do another one. You see that?
Yep.
So I'm going to do... let's see. I'm going to do my... I'm going to do my drummer and my trombone.
Didn't you say training from a 2 to a 3 costs different, or no? Or it just costs the same there?
To go from a 2 to a 3, it costs 3 experience points. Normally.
Oh, it doesn't say that over there, huh?
Yeah. and then here. So I did 1 up on my drummer and 1 up on my trombone.
Okay.
So I train those 2 dudes. And while you do your action, I'm going to go see what Strider's getting all bent out of shape about. Hey,
Okay.
come back in here. Leave the
All
lady
right.
alone.
What are we doing, people? We need money, unfortunately.
Sit.
Or we got lots of experience, though. We could do develop. What do I get from developing? Which one's developing? Is that this thing? Developing's my bottom track. Gain something and something according to the bottom one. Developing is this bottom track, right?
I'm sorry?
Developing is the bottom track.
What developing? Yes. Well, it is...
Gain experience.
It's both experience and you can spend experience to get purchase more actions.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to develop.
Okay. So...
And that's at level 3, so I get 2 experience.
Yeah. You spend 3 action points.
Yep.
Spend your 3 action points, so you get 2 experience, and you
starts
can
at
spend
0.
6 to get 2 bump ups for your action down there.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And
And
then
then I get to
advantage.
drop down 2 different ones, right?
Yes,
So that means this one has to go in here.
that's correct.
And now I can't use this one for playing a symphony anymore.
That's correct. There you go.
That was
There's
a
your
bad
fan.
idea. No, I'm just kidding.
There's your fan.
All right,
Now-
I got a fan.
One thing that I forgot to do before, because I was distracted by Strider, whenever I upgraded, I got 2 more stars in my thing, so that raised my band.
Does that raise mine too when I got my stars?
Yes, it did. So I go up 2. How many do you go up?
4.
4? Okay.
Does
So
that mean
here's the thing. When you, the black keys, they're not black, but
Yep.
you know the black keys, the shorter ones, you have to choose when you pass one, whether or not you're going to take it or go to the other one. So in this particular case, in each group, so if you would have passed here and landed here, you would have had to say, I'm either going to take that or I'm going to try to take this one later. So,
how do you block that?
yep, you do.
So
So
I could go 1, 2, 3, and then take the 3.
that's correct.
Sure.
Yeah. So you get $3.
Okay. And then that one's blocked from you taking it.
That is correct. And you just put one of your discs on it.
Sweet. All right.
But you don't actually land on that one. You've passed it. So you're on the 4 right now. You got 4.
Okay.
But you passed that one, so you have to choose to take it. Normally, like for example, if I would have only
gotcha.
gotten 3, I would have had to choose: do I take the 2 now, or
Do I wait?
do I wait? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Sorry.
no, you're fine.
So I just did my leveling up here.
So
So it's your turn.
alrighty. Okay. So.
Did we say when the game ends?
5 rounds.
Oh, 5 rounds.
Yeah,
Done.
yeah.
Yep.
At the
5
end of
rounds.
the 5th round.
Ta-ding. At the end of 3 hours. You put a 3-hour clock. You get as far as you can.
All right, let's see. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to come up here and do the compose, but I'm not going to do the compose. I'm going to do the tour action and get 6. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. 5, 6, yeah, because that will get me 6 movements is 2 plus 1 here, so that's 3 experience points.
Oh, you get 1 for every 3 movement.
Every 3 movement, And every time you cross over into a new galaxy.
Gotcha. And that uses 6 action points.
Yes, because of that right there. So I'm up to 8.
Okie dokie. Okay.
Performing sucks.
Nuh-uh.
What if if it says a blue 3, can I use a blue 2 and a blue 1 to count as a blue 3?
No.
Why?
Because
There's 2 people playing together.
I know, but that doesn't mean that they're good enough to be considered a 3.
Yeah, well, I beg to beg. I beg to beg. I gotta figure out how to find these specific people. Or just level them up.
Yeah.
Leveling them up is in practice.
Mm-hmm.
What's practice got in it? It's got a freaking 2 in it.
Yep, a 2. But you can always spend an extra $5 to get an extra. So
I'm gonna go to. I'll just go to recruit, and instead of recruiting, I'm going to tour. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And then. Let's see.
remember also that you can use your fans to reduce costs.
Gotcha.
Action point costs.
So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
that give me 3 experience points.
Where did you start? Here?
Yep.
So you went 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mhm.
So you get 3. That's 1. Then 2, 3. Yep.
Yep. Is that better than getting money?
I don't know. I don't know what you want to do.
I don't know. That's better than getting money. Yeah, that probably is. Okay, go ahead. I'm good with that.
Okay. Oh, you recruited.
I recruited mostly because I thought he wanted to recruit. Oh, that's not true.
What if I got 4, 5. This is not the time. Huh. Okay. Come up here, and but I'm going to do a tour action, and I'm going to move 2, and which doesn't get me anything.
Yep.
But it does get me $4. So let me give you I'm going to do a 1 and take a 5.
Okay.
You're
Did you move your action cube?
Nope. I did now.
All right. I think I'm going to go compose. That is a 6.
Yeah,
That's a 7 for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go 1 past, I have to spend 1 of those.
Yep.
But it gets me 3 of these.
7 for 3. Yes, that's correct. 7 experience points for 3.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a silver, a pink,
That's a red, sir.
and a red.
2 reds. Wow. And
Oh, yeah. You want to hand me 2 reds and a silver?
No. Here you go. And they just have to go in empty columns, that's all.
I'm just going to keep throwing the damn things. the darn things.
What?
I don't know what happened.
I don't have one of them beeper things, man. You gotta be careful.
A beeper thing?
Yeah.
If your computer can't make a beep sound, I don't know what's going on here. All right.
Okay. So now I'm going to come down to recruit. And that is a 4. So I gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Woo-wee. We're losing points faster than...
We're making them. Yep.
Well, that's for sure.
So I gotta spend $7 for 2 musicians. So that is 5, 6, 7. And I did not do this correctly. So I think what I'm going to do is not spend the 7. I'm going to go 3 for 1. And then I'm going to spend an additional 3, making it 6 altogether for this dude right here. And that's going to go there, which is going to get me $5 back.
How'd that work out? That dude gave you $5 to come to work.
No. He is that popular.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that means I have to pass.
Oh, because you're out.
Yeah.
So what what level do you want? You've got
So what's the second one? It gives me a level 1 dude?
level...
Or it levels up one of my dudes. Does it have an
ba-ba.
arrow up? Or...
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
no.
see. Passing. Second position, it says gain any 1-star musician.
Any 1-star musician.
Yeah.
I don't need that one. I don't need that one. Which one level? Oh, practice levels them up. 1 star each.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will just take the... I think I'll just take the bottom one then.
The experience point?
No, I'll go last. I'll take that thing.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
move
I'm
to
out 2.
13
so I'm actually going to take a level 1 musician. And I'll pick a woodwinds. Oh, another thing. Whenever you fill up one of these sections, the first person to do that gets 5 victory points, and the second person gets 2. So let me double check that. I'm pretty sure it's prestige. First player to 3 get... I'm sorry, 4 prestige. The second player gets 2, not 5.
Okay. And then
that raises
person,
me
right?
1, 2.
So you get the $2.
Yeah, put my thing on there whenever I pass it, so I get 2 extra bucks. But I forgot to go up. I forgot to go up 2 here, so I get.
That's
3.
what I said. Those 2.
I know, but I also just got this guy, so it also goes up again.
Where'd you go up the first 2? Oh,
These
yeah,
2
the
guys
other
over
ones.
here.
Gotcha. So you're on 5.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Then we refill.
Yep. These come back down here. These come off. There's nothing out here. Oh, that needs to be refilled. So that just comes out.
How do you know it's that one?
Because it's the purple ones. The purple ones are the ones that are the specials. These guys here are the 3 stars. This is the special ones.
I know. How would you know that's an orange 3-star and not a red 3-star?
It's randomly put out there at the beginning.
Oh, but when it's taken, then what do you put there?
Normally, these are supposed to be in a bag.
Oh, yeah, that makes way more sense.
Another thing that the prototype doesn't have.
Got it.
But yeah, they are supposed to be put into a bag.
Got it.
So that you randomly pull one out to replace it. Okay, so all of this gets refilled, which it's all done. These guys come off. And I'm just going to give them a shake.
There you go. Just drop them out there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Look at that. It matched perfectly what it did last round.
And that is that. So now my first thing is going to be...
And we're on round 3.
Yes, we are on round 3. And I'm going to practice. It costs me 3 actions, 4 experience, and I can upgrade 2 dudes. So I'm going to upgrade my... Oh, he just turns around to a 2. So that raises me up 1.
Okay.
No, not that.
Oh.
Green star.
So you get 2
Yep. I'll
Fans.
put my thing on that. And I only get one because I only have a spot for one.
Oh, gotcha.
And then spend my 4 experience points. I did that, and I upgraded him. And I think I'll upgrade this guy to a 1. So that puts me up 1 more over there.
Okay.
Your turn, sir.
Yeah, I heard that. Don't really want to develop anymore. Maybe I do, but I don't have the. What is that? That's a 5. That's 8 experience points.
Yeah, you get 8 experience, and then you can spend 9. You don't ever have to do that, by the way, but you can spend 9 to get 3 bump ups over here.
Mm-hmm. I'll go there.
Down to develop.
Yep.
Okay,
That's
5
5.
action.
And then I think to go up 2.
So you get 8 experience points automatically.
Well, I don't know if I'm doing that
unless
level.
you're doing that,
I don't
or
know
yeah,
if I'm
yeah,
doing
okay.
that level.
All right.
4 for 2. Wonder if that's worth it. I'm gonna take the level down, so I'm gonna take 6 experience points
And then spend 4 for 2.
and spend 4 for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then you get to advance
I'm
2.
gonna advance 2 of these.
All right.
So when I advance these, I get a fan for each.
That's correct. You did 2?
Yep.
There you go. All right. Let's see. So I'm going to go to compose.
And sure he is.
No, I'm not going to go to compose. I'm going to go to patron. That's a 6. So I'm going to go up to 9. So that's 6. I'm going to go 2, 3, 4. So that's 3 experience. And then I'm going to go, and I'm going to get $6 because I got 2 more movement left, but I'm going to get money from that
Okay.
instead of
Yep.
movement. I got $6.
All right. And that practice is on 3. Practice 3.
4 experience, you get to raise 2 dudes, 1 each.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go up to compose.
Okay.
That's a 4.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to tour instead. So at 4, I get to move 4, or up to 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. So that gets you 3 experience.
3 experience. And $3.
$3, okay. And I would love to see what this is. Is that you have 1 Silver Symphony already?
Huh? Probably here.
Yeah. Think that's what that means?
Maybe. I don't know what the check mark's for.
I think that, well, I think it's that you already have it because it's here.
Yep. Yep. Yep, I guess that would be the case.
That would be what it is, yeah. Where do... Ah. Oh, that's these down here. So I can develop. That's 5 though. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go to perform. But I am only going to get 1 experience point for performing. But I'm going to I'm going here to perform.
Yep.
So I'm at the 1 level, so I
Got
only
it.
get 1 experience. But I'm going to pay an extra 3 experience, 1, 2, 3, so that I can perform an additional symphony.
Gotcha.
So
I just assumed that you'd have to perform before you got your 1.
Well, yeah,
Gotcha.
you do. But you will be able to, I am going to perform, but I don't get extra income from this extra 1, but that's the money. That's not the prestige. All right. So, I paid the 1 action point, got the 1 experience point.
Yep.
And now I'm going to perform where I'm at. So I put this here, denoting that I performed there, and I'm performing this symphony. So I've got a yellow and a gray. I've got a 1-star drummer. I've got a 2-star woodwind, and I've got the
2-star piano.
2-star pianist. So I got all of it, which is 15 points. So that's up to 22. And then okay, so if I have, this is only when you perform, so I'm not going to change that anymore. I'm not going to take an extra $5. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
And we won't worry about the 2 movement that you already did. That's my bad. All right, so
It's only the first time you perform or every time you perform?
every time you perform.
Oh.
If you have special musicians, every time you perform, that's a bonus that they give you. So we gain money depending on your band rating track level. So I performed 2, but I only get paid for 1 of them. So I get $2. Down at the bottom, you see where I'm in that section
here?
for $2? Yeah.
Yep.
So I get $2 for the performance. I matched everything on the demand tile, so I scored a total of 15 prestige. Already did that. Special musicians, this is when I would get the $5. So I took it now. I haven't spent it, so it's no difference. I could attract a patron's requirements, which is why, because I have that, and I just did that, but I don't have that yet. So I can't attract him, which means I don't get an additional 3 victory points there. And I don't have a level 3 trombonist down there. I don't think I can do any of these. I only have a level 1 here.
You have the piano and the yellow, right?
Well, that's not a
that?
yellow. That's a circle green. That's a green. And I didn't actually perform that. I
It
performed
wasn't
these
part
2.
of the. It had to be part of the performance.
Yep, it did.
Gotcha.
So, but I do have a pianist there. I do have that guy. There we go. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attract, what is it, this guy. So I get an additional 2 points because I do have a pianist.
Okay.
So, 1, 2. And that's it. That's my performance. I'm sorry. Gain the appropriate experience.
You did. That's
I
the
did.
one.
I did, yes. I got the 1. So that's it for my
All right.
performance. Does that make it clear as mud now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Clear as mud.
So you can still come in here and do that,
Mud is mud.
but you'll get just the money. You
Sure.
won't get.
Yep.
You'll get the money and the experience, but you won't get the prestige.
I'm going to go down to, I guess, the next one. That one, practice.
Practice.
And that's spend 4 to level 2 up.
They still need to put on there the whole thing about leveling from a 2 to a 3. That's pretty weird.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways, the 2 I need to level up are a
let me see.
orange.
So you can use
And
okay, so what this does is it gives you, so you're at a 3. So you have 2 training points basically.
okay.
So you can use those 2 to train a 2 to a 3, or you can use those 2 to train a 1 to a 2 twice,
Gotcha.
or a 0 to a 1 twice.
Gotcha. I see. So those are training points.
Yes, these are training points.
And that buys you an extra training point. This does.
This does, yes. It buys you an extra training point. I don't think I did that
All right.
wrong
Then I'll spend 5.
earlier.
I'll spend 5 to buy an extra training point to turn
Okay.
this to a 3.
All right.
Okay.
It went
And
from
so-
a 2 to a 3, right?
Yep.
Yep, okay.
So that's 2 of these total, right? So this would go up 2.
Yep.
And that would be the turn. Oh, I have to spend. I have to spend my 4. All right. Your turn.
Oh, that's a 5. All right. All right, I'm gonna go with go down to develop, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's at 11, but 5 gives me 8.
And you're going to lose 3 points.
And yeah. 1, 2, 3. But that allows me to spend 9 to go 1, 2, 3, which allows me to go 1, 2, 3. And that gets me 2 fans that I can't use.
Okay.
I need to use my fans. Dadgummit.
Yeah, what are fans used for?
Well, you know what I can't. You know what I could do. 2.
Spend 2 fans to
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 fans to
deduct 1.
to deduct 1, which means I only went up to that, which means I get 1 of these points back. But I still went past this, so I am still done for the round.
Gotcha.
It doesn't like retroactively. Now I have more
But then
actions.
you get
to
2
spend.
fans back.
And now I get 2 fans back. Yeah.
Okay. So I need more of those. Perform is at a level 1.
Yes.
And then how much does it cost to go up to another one? 3.
3 experience, not bucks.
So would I only have? Yeah, well, I'm not going to get that many points out of it, but I think I might perform anyways. Just put me up on perform.
Okay.
That's only 1. So I can perform that one where I'm at.
Yep.
And I have a pink, which I only have 1. So
Yep.
you'll have to tell me what I get from it. But I have 1 of those. I have the orange 1, and I have the blue 3. I don't have the other 2 pieces.
Okay. So you got 1 out of the 2 up here. So you get 2 points from up this, and then you got 2 of the 3 here. So you get 5. So that's 7 points altogether. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get the experience. I'm sorry. You get the experience. You get 1 experience there. And then if you performed anything that these guys want,
Oh.
then you'd be able to get those as well.
So that had a ping.
You did a ping. Do you have one of the microphone specials?
Not in that.
Okay.
Not in my performance.
Right.
No. So
No. Okay.
none of that in the performance.
All right. So you don't get any extras there, but you performed one symphony, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you get 2 extra bucks. 1, 2.
Okay. This round 3 or round 4? This was round 3.
This is round 3, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're finishing round 3 basically.
Sure.
And now it comes back to me. I have to pass, so I will take. I'll take one musician of my choice. I'm going to choose it to be this thing, which now I filled up my woodwind, so I get an additional 1, 2, 3, 4 points. And then whenever you fill up those guys, you'll get 2 points. But any of the other ones that are still that we
Sure.
neither of us you still have the ability to get 4.
Okay.
Um,
And then does your guy come off when you pass? I assume he doesn't hold the spot.
Pretty sure it does.
So those blocks the spot for the rest of the round?
I think so.
That's a little silly.
Upon passing following these steps, gain 1 experience or 2 money for each unused action point. Well, that's never happened. For the first 4 rounds, select player order. So you first position, that's what you basically do. It doesn't say.
Sure.
It doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't say that it stays there or not.
So what does it say on the round end?
When all players have passed the round ends, prepare for next round, follow these steps, remove all action meeples from the board, return your action point marker to its starting position, shuffle action point tiles, return and roll 4 musician dice. Oh, we are supposed to be rolling those. My bad.
Yeah.
Reroll all symphony. Add to those that were taken. It doesn't say.
It did actually say. It said remove all action maples from this board.
That's these.
I know, which is
It's
what I
not
want
those.
off of there.
What do you mean?
I want your guy off of there. Like he's gonna hold that spot.
Oh, the develop spot? Oh, I thought you were talking about this.
No, no.
No, yeah, these come off. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not done, so they don't come off. That's why I was saying. So
Yeah, no,
your action
once
maple's
I-
blocking the spot.
Correct. At the end of the round, once both of us have passed.
Sure. I didn't want him blocking the spot. That
No,
was
I
the
understand.
point. So if I go there, then I have to spend either an extra deal or give you a buck.
That's correct. You have to spend one more action point,
All right, I'll
or
just give you a buck.
or
I'm
a
gonna
buck,
go there
yeah.
anyways. Okay, so that's 5, and I'm going to take. I'm gonna take the 8
experience.
experience and leave it at that, and
Okay.
then I'll take the 1 experience to go first.
Okay. So that'll go there. That'll go there. Then these come off.
So did you say we're supposed to be re-rolling everything?
Yeah, go
Are we
ahead and
supposed to be replacing these 2 or no?
No, only ones that get taken. So these
Are
are gone.
Yep.
You get yours back. I get mine back, and so 2 new ones come out. That one comes out there. That one comes out there. Nothing else was taken there. And
All right.
Fourth round.
4th round. All right. Well, I'm going to go to. I'm going to go to practice, I guess.
Okay.
Well, we didn't change the numbers yet,
Oh,
so I don't
that's
know.
right.
Maybe I don't want to do that.
Oops. Well, I'm just going to put that right here. I'm going to put that right there. Put that right there. Put that right there.
How's chat doing over there? You guys still alive?
Chat's pretty
and
quiet.
kicking?
Chat is pretty quiet. There you
All
go.
right. All right.
Well, Travis asked, are you guys digging the theme?
The theme is a little interesting. It's definitely a theme.
I don't.
Although I'm not a music guy, so
Yeah. I think
it's cool.
I'm not an orchestra guy.
Yeah,
I think if
that's what
this
I
had been like metal concerts or something like that,
Sure.
maybe
Isn't
it would
there
have
a
been.
game out there where you can make a metal band? You take your band and you tour around. I'm pretty sure there is.
Yes. There's another game called This Game Goes Up to 11. That's a metal themed game, but it's just like
That's
a
not
card
the one
game.
I'm thinking of.
I
There's a
know.
new one that's coming out. There's a
Oh,
new
there
one that
is.
came out in the last couple of years.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's make the band or build the band or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, put me on practice anyways. So that's 5.
Oops. Practice 5.
And that's 7 for 3, huh?
7 experience for 3 training points. That's correct.
Or I can hire a guy in that point, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, you said I can get a level 1? Or is that just for training?
Huh?
Where do you get the new guys? Do you get
No,
the new guys?
new
on the
guys
next
is
one?
recruit.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. So anyways, so that's 7 for 3. I need to take this blue to a 1. So that would move me up 1 here.
Yep.
I need to take this green to a 2. So I'm going to take him from a nothing to a 2. So that costs me 2 training points.
You can only go up 1 level.
Huh?
Each person can only go up 1 level.
Oh,
You can't.
Okay.
You can't skip a level.
I know. Even if I spend enough for the other
No,
level.
no, you can't.
Okay.
So you can only take a 0 to a 1 to a 2, or a 2 to a 3. You can't take a 1 to a 3 or a 0 to a 2.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then for my last one, I will take a... I guess I'll take this guy to a 2. 2 more stars anyways. So there and there. What is that? That moves me down 1 on the track? What is that? Gives me 1 energy?
I believe what that allows you to do is that allows you to that is the -1 action symbol, so I'm pretty sure it gives you -1 action on what it costs. This
Right, so it just give me one of these back.
gives you my yes.
Okay. Right on. Okie dokie. All right, well, I'm halfway there.
Was that it
That's it.
for your turn?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to compose. No, I'm not. I'm going to. Gosh, those are horrible right now.
Yep.
I'm gonna get 2. Daggum. Well, man, 3 on develop sucks.
Well, you can get 3 if you can go down
Yeah.
a level.
Well, I mean, +2. No, let's see. What was that thing that you can use? You can use. I think you can use fans to bump up the.
Not to bump it up, to make it cheaper.
Right, but there was something that allowed you to make. Yeah, it's 3 fan tokens to increase the action strength by 1. So if I went to 4, that would give me 6.
Where does that say?
It's here in the free actions.
When you move.
When you move
That's moving.
No, it says when you move your action meeple to any action space, pay 3 fan tokens to increase the action strength by 1.
Yeah, yep. I want to read that right.
So I am actually going to do that. I'll spend 3 fan tokens and I'll go down here to develop. That makes it a 4 instead of a 3. So that gets me 6 experience points, and I'm not going to spend any of them on bumping these things up. So that is my turn. Oh, I have to spend 3. 1, 2, 3 actions points. Your turn.
So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's dollars. Can't do that one just yet. 6, 10. That might be all right. Probably too many. I guess take me to perform.
Perform.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna tour.
Okay. It's for 6. Spurs fan is here.
Hola.
Hello, hello, Lewis. Good to see you, sir.
Oh wait, I know. Yeah, I gotta move anyways, right?
Okay.
So that's a 6.
Well, you don't have to move. You could
I know,
use all 6 actions
but I
and
can't
just get
do
money.
anything here. So
Correct.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and go back to that 4 space.
4.
Yeah.
All right. So you
So
get
that just gives
1,
me-
2, 3 experience points.
Does it even give me 1 for going back in?
Yeah. Whenever you change
Okay.
galaxies, it gives you an experience.
And then so that's 3, and then for the other 3, I'm gonna take $9.
No, 3.
That's a
You were here at
6.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I
5,
was-
6. So it's 2.
Oh, I was here.
Yeah.
1. No.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3. That's a straight line.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You went this way. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Yep. So, but you paid 6, so you get 3 for 3, so you get $10. Did you put in 1?
I got $9. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. You put in 1, took 10.
Mhm.
Got it. Alrighty. Let's see. I need to compose. So I'm going to come up here. And so I spend 5 experience points, which takes me down to 1. And I can get 1 of those. But and then if I spend $5, I can spend $5 to get more symphonies if I
one
wish.
more.
Yeah, 5 for 1, so I could spend 10 and get 2 more.
Oh, I didn't know you could spend it more than once.
Yeah, no, you can. That's just the rate that you have to spend it at.
Okay. Yep.
So, want to do that? Yeah. Let's see. I get 1 of my choice. So the free one's going to be this one. Boom. And then I'll take that one as well. So I'll take this one and this one.
Okay. So you spent 5 for that?
Yeah. Spend 5 for it. And then these go back in those 2 spots.
Nice. Lots of yellow.
Hmm.
If you want yellow. Okay. So your
And
turn?
Your turn, yep.
All right. Well, I guess I have to go. That's the cheapest thing on the board.
Dadgummit, I should have looked around. That was dumb.
Never gonna happen. Never ever. Well, crud. I'm gonna go down to recruit. If you would put me on recruit, please. That's
Yes,
recruit
sir.
is a 2, so I spend $3 to recruit 1.
Yeah, you can spend extra
Yeah.
for it to be a 2 or a 3. So if you wanted to hire a 3, musician right now.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put him here. So you said I get 2 points for filling that row?
Is that the woodwinds?
Yep.
Yes, because I already did it with 4, and I got the 4. So you were the second person to do it, so you get 2. Is that it?
Yep. Or did I spend my 2? I didn't spend my 2. That's it.
Okay. I am going to practice. I'm going to practice. Oh, I don't have the freaking daggum experience for that. I only have 1 experience point, which really sucks. I gotta go get more experience. So, I think I'm gonna come up here and spend all 6 to move. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that gets me 1, 2, 3, 4 experience. And that is all. I didn't get any money.
Okay. And I need to... Oh, it's such a bummer. I could spend 3 of these guys to level 1 of these things up.
Huh?
I'm going to go to whatever. I'm
Well,
going to
well,
go
you
to
can-
practice.
You're gonna go to practice, okay?
Yeah,
And
which
so
is gonna-
what that means is that you can spend 3 fan tokens to make this a 6,
Yeah.
but you still only pay 5.
Yeah, so which is going to lose me 2 experience points.
Okay. I mean, prestige, you mean?
Yep, or whatever that is. This
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, prestige.
And then I can do for 4, I can level 3.
You get 3 training points, yeah.
Yeah. So 1 training point to take this guy to a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or girl to a 2.
Mm-hmm.
And need to get that guy to a... I'll do 1 to get this guy to a 1. Oh, that's not a 1. And I'm assuming those 3 are connected together. Oh no, I don't know what that is.
You can still get that one over there. That gives you
Plus 1 here, but I'm full.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know if I can take it. And then I got 1 more. And that 1 more needs to take... No idea. I'm going to take this guy to a 1. Which will give me 1 more. Okay.
You got it?
That's it.
Okay. I'm going to come here as well. That's going to make me spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And
You giving me money?
that is, yeah, I'm going to give you a buck. And I'm going to spend, I can't do the 7, so I'll do the 4. So go down to 1. And I'm going to use 1 training point to train my composer with yellow, which gives me a fan.
Oh, I forgot you could do that.
And then my other training point, I'm going to take my saxophone player to a level 2.
Cool.
And back to you now. So now you
Yep,
pass.
I pass. I'm going to take the first one for the experience.
Okay. And I think I will take a... I'll do that. So now this can come down here because I trained him in orange.
Gotcha.
So because I'm gonna go. You know, you took this one,
Sure.
so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
I
to
got
take
it.
one of these two anyway. So I might as well just take that one.
Yep.
So we come back there. Nothing out here resets. These get re-rolled though. And these come off. We move up to the 5th round.
That's it.
And I think that's it, yeah?
According to what I know. All right. Well, right where I'm at. Oh, we need to redo those things, the 6 things.
Yeah, I forget doing that. Oh, Travis had to take off.
Cheers.
Yeah. Thanks for the entertainment. I will catch the rest in replay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, 3 on develop again. Dude.
Yes.
Not nice, man.
Nice. Not nice. Nice, not nice. All right. Well, I'm going to go to perform first.
Perform first
Yeah.
for 2.
And it cost me 3 experience to perform both. 1, 2, 3.
That's correct.
Okay. So I'm going to perform where I'm at.
All right, so you're performing this right here.
Yep. And I have all 5 pieces.
You got all 5?
Yep.
Ooh. So that's a whopping 15. So that's 31. And then you perform 2. So you get $8.
I figure out what to do with this money.
7. It's worth points at the end.
Okay. All right.
Did you get your 2 experience points?
Nope, not yet.
And did you do anything over here?
Yeah, I did that
That's
one.
something we don't hear out here very often.
No. It had 1 blue on it. So I did this one.
You got your keytar, so you get an extra 2 victory points. You can put your
Okay.
thing down here.
Any of them, or which one do I put there?
You have to go top to bottom. So, for example, if
I
you
can do either or.
yeah, either one at the top.
What does this do?
This one gives you a fan. This one allows you to advance one of your symphonies. Once you've taken both of those, then you can choose to take one of these 2 down here.
Okay. So I put this guy
Over the 2.
there.
Yep. And you get...
You did it already, didn't
no,
you?
I didn't.
Oh, no, you
Because
didn't.
you went up to 31. You were at 16.
Okay. That cost
And
me
you got
2.
15.
All right, it's your turn.
Well done, sir. Well done. Let's see. Do I have what I only have 1. And then I've got that. No, I need to do that. Oh, Snapdragon. I don't have the... Man, I gotta pay 6 for that, though. All right. Well, man, yeah, I have a question. I don't know how. 4.
Yes.
69,
42.
dude. 42, yeah. After we do all of these, how do we advance them more? I'm drawing a blank there. Because it's not
Well,
developed.
I got advance on whatever I just did, but
Right.
I have no idea.
Yeah, well, I'm not expecting you to know, but that's just the one that game money if you match everything. Gain money.
You advance with it when you compose with them? I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably.
I'm drawing a blank on that one, and I can't remember. Advanced symphonies. Yep. Based on the action strength, advance the number of symphonies. You cannot advance more than one symphony once. So whenever you perform those, so this one should have went. What about you?
This one should. I mean, so then I have to lose this one.
I think so. Did you have both of that when you? Yeah, you performed. You just performed.
I just
right?
performed.
Yeah.
Just now.
Okay. Okay. Because I don't think I had.
No, you haven't performed with the yellow yet. But...
No.
Oops.
Okay. No, that should be there. Yes. Okay. I'm good.
Alright.
You were the only one that affected, but yes. Okay. Whenever you perform, you should have raised. So. So that's a bummer because wait, you just did that. Never mind. Okay. We will rock you.
What does the reroll mean on there?
Where here?
Where it says reroll.
You can spend a fan
Uh-huh.
to re-roll before you pick.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna come develop. I have to spend 3 to do that, but I'm only going to use the 2, which gives me 3, and I can spend 2 to get it, but I'm already maxed out, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm done. Your turn.
Okay. So I need to. Let's see where I'm at. 1, 2, 3. I need to.
Sam Healy is drumming his fingers to the exact rhythm of the wheels of the bus.
There you go.
I only know
That's
because
what he
we are listening to
normally
it in the car.
All right, I'm going to go down to recruit. That'll cost me 4. And then I'm going to do the tour with that. So I'm going to go. That's 4, right? So I'm going to go
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Jeez. So you
So
got
give me-
3 experience points. Because you got 1, 2, 3, no, 4. Sorry.
4 experience points.
Yeah.
Okay, that was it.
That was it. Okay. All right, now that I have the correct number, I think I'm going to come up to... When you advance down to gold, you get victory points.
Oh.
I forgot that. That's what that down there means.
Gotcha.
All right, I was on develop. I'm going to come up to practice. That's going to cost me 6. So I'm going up to 9. And I'm going to... I need to use 4 experience points, and that gets me 3 training points. I'm going to use 2 of those to have my 2 go up to a 3, and 1 of them to go to have... I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, this will go up to a 2. So I went up 2 altogether.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah, third.
Oh, I wish I had more fans now.
Play better music, man.
Yeah. Put me on compose, please.
That's right. You need to go write some new music. They're tired of listening to your old jams, man.
Mm-hmm. That one cost me 1.
What types of music can
Yeah.
you purchase / perform?
5. I'm going to take this blue. Any types you like with an orchestra. It's definitely rock of some sort. Okay, that was it.
All right, that was that. So now I'm going to go to perform. That makes me spend 2. And I'm going to, no, I'm not going to spend the extra bucks or the extra experience because where I'm at, they're not looking for any of the things that I have down here anyway. So I'm going to perform this, the gray, and then I have all 3 of these. I've got a level 3 woodwind, a level 2 sax, and a level 1 drum.
Yep.
So I've got all 3 of those, and these. So that is 2 and 8 up here. So that's 10 points altogether. And that goes right there. And I don't think I have anything out here that helps me do anything. Because I performed gray, and I don't even think there are any gray dudes out there. There are here. I don't have a guitar, and I don't have a... Well, I do have a level 2, but it's not up here. So that doesn't help me at all either. So I can't do that and get any extra stuff there. But I scored 1, and so I get $3.
Oh, gotcha. So if I play this one, I only get the points or I only get the bucks?
You only get the bucks.
Ugh.
You don't get the points.
Really?
Yeah.
That's garbage.
I'm trading in some ones here. 1, 2, that's 5.
That's interesting.
5, that's 10.
And then your 2 things went down, whatever you performed?
1.
No, 1
I
thing.
only did the 1.
Gotcha. Well, Jehoshaphat.
Jehoshaphat. What are the types of music that are being performed and purchased? I don't think that they actually tell you. At least in the prototype rulebook. I've got the prototype rulebook here, and I don't think they ever explain in the prototype what are the different colors and what they stand for. They're just called symphony tiles, symphony dice, musician dice. The different musicians that are out here. Like this is a. They do actually say that. Where is it? You have percussion, string, percussion, woodwind, and brass. Those are the 4 musician types. There is no delineation on the kinds of music that is there that I can tell. Let me go to the section where it talks about practicing. Maybe that says.
I think I'm just going to go. I need to hire, so I'm going to go here. Just move 2.
No, they don't. They just refer to them as red symphonies, blue symphonies, yellow symphonies. They don't really say what kind of music. So I don't. But again, this is just the prototype. They might do more delineation later on.
All right, well, I'm going to move there, get an experience point.
Are you done cheating?
It's your turn.
Are you done cheating over
Yep.
there? I wasn't paying attention.
I just moved 1 space, 2 spaces. I'll move to there.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. I think I'm going to do a I don't know. Let's see, 5. 5 would give me... I could attract a level 3 dude. I could attract up to a level 3 guy, and then... Okay, so have you used this?
Nope.
Okay. What this does is that, for example, this is at a 5 right now, so it gives you 3 patron points, and you can use them, like for example, to attract this guy. You can attract. It takes 1 patron point. 2. This guy takes 2.
Yep.
You know, so forth and so on.
Yep.
So you have up to 3 to attract one, and then you can use any ones that are left over to activate ones that you've already claimed or that you have already attracted.
Okay, copy.
So, and that's where you're going to be getting these things out here.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do it. I don't think it really helps me that much, but I'm going to do that. So I'm going to pay 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And
So you lose a point?
I lose a point. Yep. Boom. And so that gives me 3. But I think what I want to do is I want to claim this one. And then I want to, no, wait, why did I do that? Yeah. And then I want to activate for another, my second action point or
Sure.
patron point would be to activate that guy, which gives me a point. And then if I had an extra, like I could do this guy, but it just gives me 2, which isn't really going to help me much. But that's what I'm done.
Okay.
Because I think that's the only one that we haven't done.
Yep.
So I just wanted to show it at least once.
All right. So I need to... Let's see. I need to go to recruit. That's a 4, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then I can do 7 for 2. $7?
Yep, $7 for 2 musicians. That's correct.
Okay. And if I want a level 2 in that, I have to pay... which one's the rockets?
Movement.
Oh, gotcha. If I want a level 2 in that, I got to pay an extra $3.
Down here?
Yeah.
Yes. Extra $3.
All right, so 10 total. I want to pick up this singer. Everybody needs a singer, I suppose.
Yep.
Which is 2 stars. 1, 2, and then that gives me 2 of these.
Yes. But it can be of your choice. I
Gotcha.
don't think it has to be from the dice.
Okay. I don't know. They're not even going to move down, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's my thing.
okay. So that was 2, and I have 1 more to hire, and that needs to be a saxophone single. Okay.
All right. So I am going to pass because I'm done.
Yep.
So I'm going to pass, and so the first thing that I do on my pass is I get to choose one of these things. So I'm going to choose this one. Then another one comes out. It actually says I reread it. And I'm done. So it's up to you now.
All right. I got a few left to do. Well, I don't have a few left. I am going to go ahead and go up and perform. So if you'll move me up to perform. That cost me 2.
Yep.
And then, so I'm on the level 2.
Which you can perform 1 and you get 2 experience points
I can
out of it.
spend 3 extra
But you can
experience.
spend 3 experience to do a second.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. I did that, and then I'm going to get 2 afterwards. But so that's performing here with purple and silver. And then I have a level 1. I have a level... I don't have the level 2, but then I have this guy.
The purple will come down too as well.
It did.
Oh, okay. It was on your first row. My bad.
So
And
I
you
have
have
everything
else?
but the red. No, I got
Everything
2 and
but
2.
the red.
Yep.
All right, so I believe that's 5 and then 8, so it's 13 points. So 36, 46.
Okay.
And then put your thing out here. Yep, there you go.
All right. And then, what does leftover action spaces do? Give you a point or something?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You get. Well, it says. Yeah. No, you're right. You get 1 experience points or 2 money for any unused action point. So experience or money, not points.
What's the conversion for money when you're...
Game end? You get one for 10. 1 point for every 10 money.
All right. Well, I'll just pass and turn that in for 2 money then.
Okay.
And then I take one of these?
Yep. You choose which one you want.
Ugh.
Out of those 3.
None of them matter. This one?
That one matters. You've been doing red like a bad mad dog.
Not that
talking
much,
about?
mad dog. All right.
All right.
At the end of
So
the game.
that is the end of the game. We have triggered the end. So we score prestige for our record cards first.
Okay.
So if I turn these over, I'm going to suck so badly at this because I only actually did 2. But I get 1 and 1, so I get a whopping 2 points from these.
Gotcha.
Which sucks. You're going to do much better.
Well, I have 2 there and 3 there, so I get 5 points.
5 points. All right, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So give me one of your squares. And that'll be there. So you're at 51. And so that is that. Let me just double check we're not missing anything. Score prestige free. Okay, so 3 prestige for each region. You have the most performance disc in case of a tie. I think we were exclusive, so you get 3 here and 3 here, and then I get 3 here and 3 here. So that's 6 points each. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Score 1 prestige for each 10 remaining money. So I get 1 because I have 15.
Yep, I get 1 as well.
And you get 1 as well. And that's that.
There you go.
That is it.
I have some strings. I have 1 trumpet player.
Yep.
Interesting.
So that is that. I could have done much better if would have just been able to get these down. Because if
they can come off.
If I can get them off, these would have both gone to gold,
Right.
which would have given me, and I wouldn't have chose this one.
Sure.
I would have chose the other one that had this and would have gotten 6 and 6. That would have been an extra 12 points.
Sure.
If I would have been able to get those down, this would have come up here.
That's a lot of work getting those down.
Which would have given me, 3, another point. But
Yeah.
it's hard. Well, it's not hard if you, at the beginning of the game, it's not hard. But after you are just relying on performances to get them to come down, that's when it becomes hard.
Sure.
Yeah. But
Well, 5's not that many, though. I mean, this is
no,
not...
it's not.
It's not a lot.
Yeah, it's not. Because you start with 2 out there. So you figure 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure.
Now you've only got 2 left.
Yep.
And now it becomes more difficult.
Yeah.
You have to rely on performances.
Interesting.
But, a couple of things. Matthew says, hopefully the finished edition will have different types of orchestral works instead of colored symphonies. Patrick Wells says, wow,
That's
colorful
pretty
game.
cool.
That would be cool if they put, like, instead of just having, gray symphony, red symphony, that they actually give it a little bit more theme that way.
It'll probably be written in the back of the book. The gray one is this.
Right.
like some of them do. They
Yep.
give them names.
That's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that where I was? Nope, I wasn't. Still was in the same book though, but that's all right. No worries.
There you go.
Yeah, it's all good. I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think it's an interesting marriage of two otherwise
Talking about the theme.
yeah.
Sure.
The theme
The theme's
and
interesting for sure. It's
you know, and it's
not generic.
no. It's definitely not generic. I always think what's that movie with Bruce Willis?
Yeah, Fifth Element.
Multipass, yeah.
Fifth
Element.
Element.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I'm
one of my
thinking
favorites.
about. So I think if they leaned a little bit more into it, I think it would be better. But again, this is all prototype.
Yeah, it's all
This is
prototype. They got a lot of stuff they can do.
But I like the artwork. I think
the
the
artwork's
looks
cool.
And I like how colorful it is. It's something Patrick talked about. Pat says, wow, colorful game. Looks interesting. It's no Memoir 44, though.
It is not.
That's funny. But no, I think it's a robust game, and it's got a lot going for it. But at the same time, it's gonna be, you're gonna have to make the decision on your own of whether or not you're gonna go back it.
Sure.
Hopefully, we gave you a good look at what you can expect from the game. Of course, it's going to change
It's
when you
gonna
add
change.
players, because there's going to be a lot more going on. There's going to be a lot more people doing more performances, so you might not be scoring as many points with performances as we would, because you'll have to perform it just to get the experience and the money.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing, and I don't know how that. So if somebody else performs it first and you perform it second, all you do is get $6 or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess when I performed that, I would have got another $8, huh? Or $10.
Would you?
Yep.
You performed 2 symphonies?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so it gets you another point. Look at you.
Woohoo! No,
Another
I
point.
forgot about the dollar portion of that, but
Yeah.
but that is another way to make money. So when you're performing, really, you can perform.
You can perform to kind of fuel the recruiting thing.
Why would they have a perform 3 symphonies on the 5 and 6?
I don't know. Maybe some of these. I think some of these might.
Some of
actually
those have
call it.
3s.
They might.
That would be
I
interesting.
don't know. I can't. No, I don't think they do, because the points that you score for them, it's just if you match 2.
Yeah, interesting.
Why would they? Oh, because if you perform it, you move it down.
Well, that's true. You're
I mean,
move another one down.
if you're like, this is like a minimum of what they're asking for.
Gotcha.
So, but if
That
you
would
perform
help you
more
push
than,
stuff down.
yeah, it would help you
Gotcha.
push
Yeah,
things
yeah.
down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But there's a whole bunch of different ones of these out here, all different kinds
Sure.
of combinations and so forth. So, but
Yep.
yeah, that's about it though. We're gonna get on out of here. I think we'll put back up here to the front. Keep an eye on Harpin. Says not sure if someone has already said it, but your thumbnail of the video Wormspan on it instead of this game. Yeah, that's the thing. On YouTube, at least on the when I was looking at it, it had Philharmonix. When I posted it to Twitter and Facebook, for some reason, Twitter said, "Burn, Wormspan."
Really?
Facebook said, "Burn, Wormspan." Yeah, I don't know
Really?
why.
But the YouTube one has this?
But on YouTube, it has the other one. So I don't understand why that happened. But I know it was not intentional. But thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it, because I don't know why it did that.
Yeah, that's weird. I just wanted to see what...
Look at it on, yeah,
It's Philharmonix.
Philharmonix on YouTube. But when I posted to Facebook and
To the other one, it popped
and Twitter,
in.
it popped it in as Wormspan for some reason. I have no idea why.
Something must be very...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it, but I appreciate you saying that. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're going to get on out of here. Thank you for joining us. We
Right
appreciate
on.
it. Your time. Go check out the Kickstarter and see what they have to offer you. Make your decision. I'm
Very,
not
very
gonna-
interesting.
I'm not going to tell you to go one way or the other, but
Yeah.
that's your choice, not mine. All right. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Have a great weekend.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Boom. So, yeah.